What's going on, everyone? Welcome in. Today I'm joined by Hayden for a horror news live stream on a Friday or a Saturday now for me. So how's it going?
Going good, man. I'm happy to be on the channel again. It's been a while since me and you have got to actually, talk about some horror stuff. So I'm pretty excited to be here.
Yeah. What's up, King Matthew? Hope you're doing well. And what's up, Alex Scream and Ice Cream? Hope you are doing good as well. What's up, Sippin? Hope your work thing is going well, whatever it was. Let us grab the old reliable but disgusting. So I'm gonna scroll all the way back to the beginning of the week.
Bloody Disgusting is great, by the way. It's like probably my favorite site to get all my news from when it comes to horror.
Oh yeah, I use it like every day. It's great. So what new horror films have you seen recently? So, have you seen any new ones?
Obviously seen Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I was a big FNAF kid, and it's carrying over into my adulthood of life. So I had to go and see that as soon as that came out. Oh gosh, what before that? Black Phone 2, obviously, which I wouldn't say new, but that's one of the newer ones that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you a little bit before we got on here, I haven't seen Silent Night, Deadly Night yet. I'm pretty excited about that one, though. I'm probably going to go and watch that one tomorrow. But
yeah, to be fair, it did only just come out today, so yeah. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I try to catch movies as soon as I can when they do release, especially if it's something I'm most looking forward to. Like I already know Scream 7, which we're going to talk about. I'm going to be in there as soon as that movie drops in theaters.
Yeah. I'm going to control what I say so I don't open a story again. Just don't say weird stuff at the end of the day. I'd end up on the post of shame. So yeah. Just been watching a movie with my wife. Watched Santa's Sleigh and Jingle All the Way. I've heard of Santa's Sleigh. I've never watched it though. I've not heard of Jingle All the Way though. I don't know if that's just a regular Christmas movie or not. But yeah,
Santa's Sleigh. I don't think I've seen that.
I won't lie. I've just watched the kill count for it years ago. What is up, Eli? Hope you're doing well. What is up, Chris? That was a bit of flop. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I didn't enjoy it.
What?
Much of the first. It isn't a flop, it's making money. But I also didn't enjoy it that much.
What?
But yeah,
are y'all crazy? I thought it was I loved the first one, but I thought FNAF 2 was infinitely better. I really enjoyed it a lot more.
So for me, I love the set design. I love the animatronics, Matthew Lillard and Skiorich, of course. But besides that, I didn't really like anything about it. But
that's fair. I can't say you're wrong. I've seen so many mixed reviews when it comes to FNAF 2. It's kind of hard to keep up now with what it is. So
yeah. What is this even about? I'm so confused where this came from, but yeah. Yeah, that is. He was a highlight, but at the end of the day, his character was just a douche in the whole movie. He was so unlikable in this fucking movie. He had character undevelopment in this movie. But at least he was there. So.
Yeah.
So of course we got this where Skeet said he is not in Scream 7, which I don't really believe at this point. They have to save some sort of surprise for the movie. Maybe if it's just AI voice Skeet, that'll be it. But
honestly, I don't think you're wrong. I do feel like at some point they have to have some sort of surprise or some sort of thing that we're supposed to not expect to happen. But I'm kind of curious as to where he even fits into all this with, obviously there not being any Sam Carpenter anymore. Where obviously it could be a flashback from Sydney or maybe something to do with Stu. He could be having some sort of flashback or visions of him, But I'm just kind of curious how they would go about that if they were to bring him in.
Yeah, to be fair, thankfully he isn't just like, I've just noticed like, I'm glad that this thing over here is blurred. I just noticed that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that like he's only really now a Sam thing, but like, at the end of the day, he was a Sydney thing first in the first movie, so
Yeah.
I feel like he could show up in either things. But at the end of the day, I would just love for every single Ghostface to show up in this movie. Of course, not being alive because most of them are 100% dead.
The Ghostface multiverse.
Yeah, I mean, he did mention Spider-Man. You know, Scream 7, No Way Home is going to go crazy. I'm glad they didn't go with the route of making Sam the killer. That would have been completely undermined. Dewey sacrificing himself to save Sam. Yeah, I mean, still hate that. You know, I still hate that they killed Dewey. Like, it hurts my soul every time I have to think about the dudes that getting murdered. Like,
no, I do agree though. I'm really glad they didn't go about Sam being the killer because you know, I made a video talking about it on my TikTok, but that just undoes everything that you worked for in the last couple movies with her. You know, she's supposed to fight these urges, be good, fight away the visions and the thoughts of her father, but then you want her to turn around and be just like him. You know, I mean, I get the appeal to some people, but that kind of just doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah, and like the whole idea of just what only in her head Ghost Billy. Ghost Dewey.
Still thinking about it, man. That messed you up.
Ghost Billy, like grooming her into being Ghostface. That would have been so dumb.
Right.
Because technically, it wouldn't have been Billy. It would have just been her. Just being like, yeah I'm Ghostface now, guys. Like, because it's not actually Billy at the end of the day. It's just her mind. Like,
gosh.
I'm not buying the excuse fans have where they say there's no way to use Billy in 7 without Sam. They could just have Sydney and PTSD flashbacks about Billy, since Stu is in 7 somehow. That's true, yeah. Correct. Dewey, give me my dewdrop back. I agree, bro. I needed that. At the end of the day, just say, like, he survived and he's just been living out his life in the cabin or the truck. Or
he was sick of being
RV thingy. Like, he's just been chilling. Like, he was a bit tired of being turned into a shish kebab every movie, so he's been chilling now. Ruins the ending of 6. ruins a lot of stuff, to be fair. Yeah. What motive would Sam have to go after Sydney herself nearly died and 5 to save Sam as well? True. I feel like if they did that in 7, they wouldn't even have Sydney in 7, most probably. It would have just been like Sam trying to murder Tara for some reason, which, you know, wouldn't make any sense. Even though I swear the ghost faces of Scream 7 were revealed and it was going to be like Stu's sister and their mum. Like, I'm so confused with what they were going to do. Yeah. See?
I don't know, man.
We figured it out. Alright, onwards though. Strange Chapter 3. So I'm so excited for this, guys. You can see like the excitement all over my face about this. Going to be an amazing masterpiece of a movie right here. I mean, the poster looks cool, but
dude,
like I thought with the last one, this is going to end in one of 3 ways. It's going to end with her dying. It's going to end with her somehow escaping and killing all the strangers, even though this is supposed to be a prequel. Or it's going to end with her just joining them. Like,
they're putting these movies out like water out of the sink. Like, it's like every single day there's some new Strangers movie coming out, and nobody likes any of them.
Yeah. Like the first one was so mid. They could have done such cool stuff with the second one. I remember, like, because I try to always look at a movie when I go to watch it in cinemas with a positive outlook, because I don't want to like leave a movie ever. I was tested to my limits with that movie, that second one, bro. I was so bored. I was sat there just like, when's this going to end? This has been going on for 30 minutes, just her sitting in a hospital bed, and doing some random garbage. Like this is like Halloween 2 to the max. Like all the anything more from Halloween 2, they just amplified in the Stranger chapter 2.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of steer clear of any Strangers movie that comes out now, just because of how bad of a reputation they've gotten with the last few. There's no point wasting my money to go watch another one.
Yeah, like the first one was great. The second one's pretty good in my opinion, and then they make these.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they have just made more sequels? Yeah. Favorite movie of the year, bro. Like it's gonna be number 1 in the ranking when it comes out. While they're making these, I'd say money, but they're just losing money. It's not money. Like they should honestly. They should just put like a WB and just write it off at this point. Like, is anyone going to watch it? Either way, the Strangely Street, if this one does, well, gee, how terrible the last two are. If this one somehow does well, I'll be really surprised. You never know. They might have like done secret reshoots and made this movie like a masterpiece, but I highly doubt it. Like,
yeah, but like King Matthew said, I mean, after the reputation they built up with the last two, even if this one does happen to be really good, a lot of people are probably just going to miss it or just not even want to watch it anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, I keep forgetting this thing even exists, just because like we've heard nothing about it. Then randomly, like this week, it was just like releasing in January, guys.
Yeah.
So I've never played the game, so I know nothing about it. Sippin told me that it was boring though. But so it is going to be releasing January 30th, I believe.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure just in the US so far. Like, I don't think I've really seen anything about it releasing worldwide yet. But I mean, they said it's going to have the most blood in a horror movie. I mean, that's kind of a bold statement, because if it doesn't, then like he is going to get made fun of for that quote now. Like, if this movie
that is a very bold
obvious amounts of blood, he's going to be bullied for this. Like,
yeah. See, whenever people promote certain things like that, it kind of makes you question. But you know, Markiplier's cool, and I feel like he's put a lot of work into this, so it's definitely something I'm willing to take a chance on for sure.
Yeah. January is actually known for the worst movies, but it's true, to be fair. That's why I'm worried. Like, despite the fact that like critics have given it like amazing reviews so far, because New York are just lucky ass people, and they just get to watch movies like 3 fucking months early or something.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that critics have given it like amazing reviews, I'm still worried about it next like 28 years later, because it's releasing in January at the end of the day. Same as that like Primate movie that's releasing in January. Like, albeit that looks goofy as hell, and I do want to watch it. Right. Has there been any update yet on the Anaconda reboot that's supposed to come out on Christmas? Nope, but it's still just coming out on Christmas. There's not really any more updates for it until it releases. Really,
it is what it is.
I mean, it looks like a comedy, which, you know, I don't really mind. I enjoy comedies at the end of the day. Right? Have you seen the trailer for this yet? Ready or Not 2?
Believe it or not, I've never even seen Ready or Not 1. So
okay, never mind then.
I've got catching up to do, because I see people going crazy over this trailer.
Yeah, so I've not even watched it yet, just because I heard that there was like a massive spoiler in it apparently, so I've just not watched it. Like,
okay.
Oh, there's a trailer for it. I didn't even know there was a trailer for it. Where the trailer at? Also, I was clickbaited earlier with a movie, right? So I was looking for a film to watch, and I found this movie where the poster made it look like this like old school slasher movie, and then I watched it, and I watched about 15 minutes. I'll be real. I turned it off. I couldn't be bothered, and it was just like some like fake true crime show inside of a movie. Where was the slasher movie at, guys? Where was what I was promised by the poster? We've seen that Stranger Chapter 3 is releasing in February, so Screen 7 is going to ruin any chance of that movie having any success. Well, I mean, the movie would have no success anyway, because the last one was received horrendously at the end of the day. Right?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Right. So, it was announced this week. So it's being self-released. That's why it's getting like barely any screenings by the looks of it. Phone trailer, get your tickets now. Yes,
I saw some bigger theaters were picking it up though, like AMC and.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Well, I was told that also, but hopefully that means it gets like a worldwide release at some point. If not, they'll just.
I see that question in your eyes. For what purpose?
I just realized I can just full screen this. What am I doing?
Alone in the dark.
Beginning the descent.
That's true. I do love its Markiplier guys.
I ask myself that very same question.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities on the instrument, so keep an eye out for sparks.
Well, I see no blood so far, so like so far, but
This is the test. Closing porthole shielding.
Where's the reason for this quiet rapture? Too few to rebuild. Too many to feed.
You're the first one down. All we have are surface scans, that's why you're there. Well, one of the reasons.
I mean, I'll watch it because it's a YouTuber, right? But it doesn't look like that good.
Can we just agree this is important? Food, air. We need this, not just the COI, all of us. We need this.
There aren't enough.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't even look like a movie that should be bloody.
But there is too much at stake not to take calculated risks. Eden doesn't understand that. You don't
There you go.
understand that.
I just want to live.
I mean, you got kind of bloody near the end, I guess, but
Is that so wrong?
the blood kind of be looking like ketchup in like
I mean,
the weirdest way.
Why isn't
It
anybody
just
else
looks like a
doing
bunch of
that?
ketchup. Oh, he just lost head. No. It's disappeared. That's what I mean. What is this film about? Hopefully, bro rejoins. But yeah, I have no idea what the hell this movie is about. It just looks confusing as hell. Like. Also, that blood looked really fake. If we're being real, the blood looks so fake. Yeah, I mean, you played the game, right? You said you played the game. Is it even any good? This scene went crazy, by the way. You
booted me, bro. He didn't like my reaction. I can't help that.
what?
Markiplier booted me off the stream, man.
Yeah, he's quite. I mean, he's so wrong for that. I can't lie. Like, so no, what were you saying, man?
I was saying, like you said, with it being a YouTuber and Markiplier, and it is something that I am willing to take a chance on and watch. But just seeing that, if it wasn't Markiplier, I don't think I would really have any interest in going and watching that movie at all. That just looked pretty bad, in my opinion.
Oh no, you haven't played that mod. So it's supposed to be about a claustrophobic submarine horror game where you pilot a small vessel through an ocean of blood. No, I've done enough yapping about that on Instagram. Okay, like it does look peak though, and I will be playing it day one. Although I don't understand why it's $70 for a Lego game. Like that's ridiculous.
Gosh.
Like it looks gas, but it shouldn't be $70, and it shouldn't be like $90 for the deluxe edition either. Like especially when it will just be DLCs that you can buy separately, probably for cheaper.
Right.
Yeah, this is the thing. So the film's successful, of course, because at the end of the day, it does have a massive fan base. But I'm trying to not talk without being too spoilery. To me, it felt like with the movie, right, plot wise, they really accomplished nothing. Like the film starts with a certain thing being a certain entity thingy being released, and then it ends with said entity thingy still being released, and then another said thing getting out as well. So they accomplished nothing, and they ended up worse. Like this is kind of the thing where I don't like second movies and things where it's like trilogies, because it's just a filler movie. Like this is the Halloween Kills of FNAF right here, where basically they accomplished nothing and nothing happened.
Honestly, I really do get what you're saying, and I feel like, so for me going into this, like I told you a little bit ago, I grew up on FNAF, man. So I was deep in the lore, the theories, the story, the characters. I think for me going into this, my main thought was how many references and Easter eggs and stuff am I just going to be able to see in this?
Yeah.
And I think I was just kind of connecting those and kind of being able to relive some of the stuff that I missed from the old games. And that might be why I enjoyed it a lot more, as opposed to, like you said, looking at it like you are. As far as a movie goes, from a movie and a plot standpoint, yeah, not a whole lot happened. They certain things, but because like you said, I don't want to spoil anything either, but certain things happened. But I think for me, it was just kind of like, what can I see that I understand? What references, what Easter eggs, what lore are they going to drop in this movie? And I feel like that's probably why I enjoyed it as much as I did.
Yeah. Although that one cameo during Vanessa's dream was crazy. Which?
Right.
I can't remember. I can't lie. I was going to say I might need to rewatch it, but I'm being for real. I'm not going to for about a year until the next one comes out.
I agree with you. I like Scream and Ice Cream. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's kind of dope. I don't know what that is, but it looks kind of dope. Oh yeah, another Orphan prequel. So, I really just want them to do a straight sequel at this point, because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure they had an alternate ending where she came out of the ice and just got away. So, they really wanted to, they could just make a sequel where they do that rather than making a prequel.
I'm kind of sick of prequels, to be honest. Hot take, I'm really tired of prequels. If I'm going to sit down and watch a movie, the next movie that comes out, I want it to be a continuation on what happened after that. Now, obviously, there's some circumstances and scenarios, like for weapons. I wouldn't mind a prequel for what was her name? The old lady.
Yeah, Gladys.
Gladys. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a prequel for that. Maybe seeing how that came about. But for some movies, I feel like we just really don't need all these prequels.
Yeah, but with this at least, the prequel was good, but I don't know why we need a prequel. But
a prequel. There you go.
Yeah. Although, wait, I don't know where this will fit in the storyline, because technically, the last one's title really confused me, because it was called Orphan First Kill, but then, she was already in a mental asylum for killing someone, thus that wasn't her first kill in the movie. But, who needed a Strangers prequel? Rennie Harlan, I guess. Because he made them. Does that have a plot thing somewhere? No. Oh well, but yeah, I'm excited for it either way. I do enjoy those movies. Plus,
Yeah.
it was really cool how they did it in the second one with like instead of just replacing her with a new actress or doing like CGI, it was just like forced perspective and stuff.
Right.
That is Santa's sleigh, I'm pretty sure. Or,
Okay.
yes, it is. And shock horror, it's streaming on TV.
Oh man, if it's streaming on Tubi, it's got to be good. I'm ready for that.
Yeah, it'll be like a banger movie right there. I'll defend Leatherface till the day I die, bro. That film's a banger movie when you forget that it's actually a TCM movie.
Right. I love any Texas Chainsaw except for the new one.
Yeah,
I don't love
the
that.
new one is straight garbage.
Yeah.
Aside
Yeah.
from that, the rest are kind of fun. Like,
Right,
none of them,
right.
besides from the OG, are exactly perfect. And the OG isn't perfect either. Although I do like the second one. The second one's probably my favorite, but I'll defend Leatherface till the day I die. I feel like one horror movie that needs a prequel is Scream, a horror film about Maureen Prescott would be cool. True, but at the same time, I feel like we kind of got enough of that in Scream 3. Like, what would even the film be? Just her going about her daily life as a mum before she gets killed by Billy and Steve.
Right.
I feel like that would be a bit boring.
Right. I was gonna say the same exact thing. I mean, yeah, for like big fans of the franchise, yeah, it'd be cool to see a little bit more. But like, seriously, who would go and see that movie?
Yeah.
Like, that's I don't know.
What are your thoughts on the Jason Universe channel deleting the short film they had and its trailer? Oh yeah, did you see this?
I did. That's crazy.
Like, to me, it's either they're teasing an announcement and they're pulling like the pop star like way of like, you know, like wiping your Instagram slate clean and then you announce something.
Changing the profile picture to just a blank screen.
Yeah. But honestly, they probably just deleted it for the sake of deleting it. I don't know why, but maybe they're finally announcing a new movie. I doubt it, but maybe they're announcing a new movie. But,
there were tons of rumblings on a new movie.
I know they pitched a prequel, but I didn't know they were already making one, so that's interesting. 2022 was just boring. Is that a movie or do you just mean the year? Because there's some gas in 2022 movie-wise.
What do we have in 2022? I need a refresher.
Well, it's not showing any of the good stuff here. Hang on. We'll go to IMDb.
Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I see.
No. Well, see that one wasn't boring. That one was just shit. We don't need to like compliment it by just calling it boring. It was just bad. Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's a little nice of you.
Although the dialogue in that movie did make me die of laughter. It was amazing.
I mean, in a good way or a bad way?
In a bad way, but
yeah.
Yeah, there was some good stuff in 2022 movie-wise. I don't know why I'm just looking at this because this wasn't what they were talking about, but I want Bullet Train 2. This is entirely off topic, but I want Bullet Train 2. Like, this movie was fun. All right, back to this.
Anyway, back to what we're here.
What were we saying? I
Yes,
believe he is. Oh, there you go. You're back, man. What were we saying?
I don't know what's going on, man. I think Markiplier is attacking us again.
Yeah. What a mean guy. Like. And this is an unpopular opinion, but an underrated reboot for a horror film is I Know What He Did Last Summer. It had its moments that even slightly did better than Scream 5. I don't know about that one. I mean, definitely an unpopular opinion, though. To each their own movie-wise. unless your opinion just sucks. But yeah, nah. I did not enjoy that
Scream
one.
5 was like a near perfect reboot in my opinion.
Scream 5 wasn't even a reboot. That was like the perfect requel right there. That was like
requel. There you go. That's what I mean. But it was really good.
Yeah. I'm trying to find where I put New. I know we did it last summer on like my. Oh yeah, this shit is low on my movie ranking for this year. Hang on. It's like near the bottom.
Oh man, what? Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare is all the way down there.
I don't like any of those movies. I'll be so real with you. I know you like them, but I don't like any of them. You, what's up? Scream 5 was decent until Dewey got killed. It became trash for me. Fair enough, you know.
Don't get us started, man. Don't get us started.
What do you think of FNAF 2 Eyebrow Guy? You're talking about like. I'm trying not to do spoilers, but at the same time, there's no way to say who it is. Are you talking about the brother?
Yeah, definitely talking about the brother, and
because he had some wild eyebrows at the end of the day, so you might be talking about the brother.
I'm kind of mixed on how I feel about that. You know, a lot of stuff was very different than it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But...
Look, I mean, even from the first one, like, why were they introducing like Vanessa so early into the franchise?
You know, I kind of agree with that. I agree because, you know, I know the movies aren't supposed to be like 100% canon with the games. You know, some stuff they kind of pick and choose, but I do agree with that because at least in the game universe, we didn't get a Vanessa till way later. So
yeah, like we didn't get her until like not the latest game, but the one before the latest game. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, is it? Oh, I don't think this is a. I thought it was a new like horror Nick Cage movie for a minute. I was about to get excited, but no, it's not.
Willy's Wonderland 2. That's what I'm ready for.
If only, bro. If only.
That's what I want.
I actually did watch a Nick Cage film. I watched that new one, The Carpenter's Son, that he's in today.
Mm-hmm.
Boring. It's so boring. But, like, at least Nick Cage is good. He's good in every movie he's in.
Right.
Even if the film sucks. Like, Nick Cage is probably the greatest actor of our generation at the end of the day. Of course, yeah, we've got the confirmation that 28 years later, Part 3 is happening. And the fact that they needed to put Cillian Murphy in talks, that just tells me that he's appearing for, like, the end of the new one. He's going to show up at the end, like... He's gonna show up and be like, "What's up, guys? Name's Jim," and then the film's gonna end. I'm wondering how fast they're gonna make this one because the last two were filmed back to back and they released only a few months apart. So I'm wondering how fast they're gonna make this one. Which would you do for 10 billion? The Long Walk, Squid Games, or Hunger Games? I mean, what one? See, I would say the Long Walk, right? But at the end of the day, I'm overweight, have asthma, and I'm a lazy bastard. Like, I would not do that shit. None.
For 10 billion, bro, I'm doing all of them. I don't care. I'll figure out a way. I'll make it happen.
I heard that 13 Ghosts is supposed to be creating a TV series reboot of the movie. That's going to be interesting. That could be interesting. Like, if it was like a 13 episode show and each episode was focused on one of the guys, that'd be pretty cool.
Right.
I'm not really interested in the Bone Temple, to be honest, just because of how boring 20 years later was. The apple was a cool creature, though. See, I don't know if you're American or not, but I feel like it's much more funny if you're British. And the film just ends with a bunch of people who are in a cult worshipping a pedo. Like, because that is what it's referencing, if you guys don't know. Honestly, Squid Games would be the best. Then Hunger Games and Long Walk at the bottom. But if you're like pretty physically fit and you're able to like run and stuff, well, not run, but like walk at a reasonable pace, then Long Walk would be easy. Yeah, that's what that ending was. You didn't know. I always forget a bro's name. Hang on. Famous British. I'm looking this up, not on the stream, of course. Oh, that's it. Yeah, there were people who worship Jimmy Savile, pretty much. Okay, so John Krasinski is confirmed to be writing A Quiet Place Part 3 now. What did you think of Day One? A Quiet Place Day One?
I mean, I was never big on any of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think they're
To
bad.
me-
Like, I don't think they're bad.
Yeah. To me, honestly, I surprisingly enjoyed that one over the other two. Like, I never enjoyed the other two, but that one I did honestly really enjoy. Yeah, I thought that one was dope.
Yeah.
That's true, but like you can make some friends along the way. You can watch your friends get brutally murdered in front of your eyes.
Oh, sounds so fun, right?
Yeah. No, like what I like. I'm trying to think of a way to say this. I had like PTSD flashbacks when I left my movie today, right? Because I exited like Silent Night, Deadly Night, and then they were playing the music from the end of the Long Walk.
Oh.
I'm just like, oh, thanks, guys. Had to remind me of that. Thank you all. Like, so kind of you to remind me of that really sad ending there. Thank you. Seven? Since when were there 7 of them?
Oh my gosh.
Hang on, wait.
Guarantee you like 4 of them are those weird Tubi remakes that you see that are just not even official.
Are they counting the new one? Because if they're counting the new one, yeah, they are. Okay. All right, never mind. Yeah, I know all of these. Never mind. Have you seen
I
any
did not
of these
know there was
movies?
that many.
Like, have you seen the first one at least?
Yes, I've seen the old one.
All right. The franchise, it gets so weird. Like Bill Moseley is in the third one. He's playing the same dude from the second one, even though they look nothing alike. And then the fourth one is just some weird cult movie. Then the fifth one has nothing to do with the others. It's so random. Then they made a reboot. Then they made another reboot.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this one's good at least. At last. Took them 7 tries, but they made a good movie.
Right. Lucky number 7, man. You know what they say.
Yeah. Ethan will beat your ass if you try to knock him over. That is true, yeah. Right. You kind of learn from that movie. You just don't be a dick in that movie, and you're pretty much fine. Like, oh yeah, they made a sequel to that, like, it's like influencer movie.
That movie was weird. Yeah, that movie was weird.
Yeah. I'm interested to watch the sequel. I don't think it's like out on Shudder yet. I think they've actually released this one in cinemas.
I think it was a very cool concept. Like, I really liked the idea of it. Honestly, yeah, I enjoyed that movie. I can say I solidly enjoyed that.
Yeah. I can see them doing a whole franchise out of it if this second one does well. Like,
right. Yeah, they could for sure. What? Hold on. What was that? What was that about a hot air balloon?
Turbulence. Hot air balloon thriller takes flight today. Oh, how funny.
Oh my gosh.
So it follows a young girl married to a couple whose romantic retreat aboard the hot air balloon takes a terrifying turn when they're hijacked by a sinister third party. How does someone get on a hot air balloon while it's in the air? That's my question, but I'm not going to question
like their hot air balloon tour guide turns out to be someone evil.
As the mystery of their secret relationship is unveiled, the spectacular ride becomes a brutal mental chess match for a lethal battle in the sky. I mean, At the end of the day,
that actually sounds like something I would end up watching. Though, to be fair,
like
that actually sounds like something I would end up watching. To be fair.
we're gonna do. There we go. Take 10,000 years.
These views, it's surreal.
We're getting too high.
There's a wind current.
Yeah, this is just a no from me. I would not do this. No, thank you.
My wife has gone away over from LA. It's our belated honeymoon.
Here's to you.
Welcome aboard. I guess it might just be us.
Hi.
Your timing is perfect.
Holy.
Champagne is the quickest way to escape your problems.
Don't be so negative. We haven't even finished the trailer.
Really? What are you talking about?
What the hell are you doing?
You're not getting away with this.
Mayday, Mayday.
We have to get to that rope.
Oh my god.
Okay, what's the grandma's in that?
We're gonna hit it. Hold on.
Are you crazy?
I'm not crazy.
I mean, yeah, I saw. I was trying to watch this first. How bad is this song? I didn't know to watch it with someone. But want to make sure beforehand. Blood is fine. I mean, there's gore, like there's intestines and stuff in the movie, like. But
Okay.
I don't know how said person is with intestines, but you know, like if they're fine with intestines and you know, take them there. Like there isn't
The hot
really
air balloon movie looked bad. That did not look good.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, from the plot alone, you know it will be terrible.
And then from the makers of Fall, I think these people are just obsessed with being like up in the air. I guess I don't really know,
Yeah.
but
All right. So besides from this, I think we pretty much done. Unless there is like, unless I can check another site real quick. So another thing about Orphan 3, little picture from them wrapping filming. They filmed this movie really fast. I feel like they only announced this about like 2 weeks ago.
right.
Although that doesn't really worry me because movies today, like you can film a movie in like 1 week and then you know it can still be good. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one's really good, and then the prequel is quite good as well. Right. And finally, so what is your overall opinion on the Paranormal Activity movies?
I mean, I think obviously the first one's a classic, and it opened the doors for a lot of different stuff.
Yeah,
But at some point, you just look at it as a money grab, and unfortunately, I think that's what it is at this point. But besides that, I mean, Paranormal Activity is one of the only paranormal movies that I can even stand to watch. Like the first one at least, it's pretty damn good.
yeah. So I pretty much agree with you there as well. The first one is pretty good, and then it just goes in a steady decline. I've not even watched like a lot of the other ones more recent ones at least. So James Wan is making a new one, and they've got Ian Tucson, I want to say, to direct it. I've not heard of him. What's he made? What's he made? Our movies. Here we go. So he's made like one film this year. That's good. I do like when people get like a new director for stuff who hasn't really done other things before.
Right.
Especially with like a franchise where the premise is kind of simple. You don't really need that much of an experienced director for this.
Yeah. Just not
So
any good past the first one though. Like I really don't like most of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it is not my thing either. Like, what's the trailer for Animal Farm? Isn't it? Oh, well, I don't think I've heard of it. I've never. Well, I've heard of the book. I've heard of the films and stuff. I just know Andy Serkis has made a new one, and I know that Seth Rogen is in it. But it's an animated film. At the end of the day, I don't think we'll watch that on there. But yeah, Hayden. Well, thank you for coming on and talking horror news for a while with me.
Of course, man, it was fun. Like I said, it's been too long since we've discussed horror together. You and I, we think very similar when it comes to hold on, I see Terrifier 4 mentioned. My ears perked up.
I'm not hyped for Terrifier 3 either. I'm getting 8%, but 3 wasn't that good in my opinion. Terrifier 2 is the only good one. I mean, 3 is the best one. 3 is like the best one. Like it has the perfect runtime for it.
I obviously should not be responding to that comment, but I think that no, I will agree. 2 is probably my favorite in the franchise, but 3 is so good in my opinion. I don't think it's anywhere near a bad movie, and honestly, I don't think any of them are bad movies. If any of them have to be the worst, I guess I'd choose the original just because of the low budget they were working with. But
I don't really think any of them are like bad. I'd say some are better than others. Like,
right.
I mean, they get better as the franchise goes along. Like, 4 is probably going to be the best one out of them all. Like,
yeah.
Well, there has just been like straight clickbait go around YouTube about Terrifier 4 just taking stills from Ice Nine Kills concerts. Like, they aren't gonna have fucking Art the Clown as the fucking King of England, guys. Calm it down.
Yeah, no, but I do think 4 has the most potential for sure.
Yeah. Got a thing for you here, talking about your experience with
Look,
big.
See, I put it. It's not a total loss, right? I put it back in the box, and you can't even tell that the leg is snapped off. You can't tell anything at all because it won't focus. But you can't even tell the leg snapped off. Okay, I put it back in the box. We're gonna act like it never happened because NECA sucks, and they will not give you any sort of information or compensation when you're going through something like that. So honestly, if you don't buy it, you're better off going like the Mezco route or something if you want an Art the Clown figure. That NECA one, cool figures. They're awesome. I had to stop posing the bloody one because I could literally feel it was getting to that point where it was going to also break. So now it's just stuck in this position forever, and there's nothing I'm going to do about
it. Fair enough. I mean, that's like why I rarely collect figures, because they're either bad quality or they don't move at all, and they're just like a Funko Pop where they're just in like one form.
Yeah. You get it where you want it, don't touch it again because it might break.
But yeah, so I just didn't like how Jonathan was seemingly killed off screen in Terrifier 3. See, I don't really think he is. I don't think he was killed. I think that was just a fake out at the end of the day. It was just a fake out to really like mess with our lead.
I mean, they have like so many options to go with there when it comes to Jonathan. They could either leave him dead, they could bring him back and obviously just say it was Art and Vicky just messing with us. He's not actually killed. Very hot take when it comes to the Terrifier franchise. I couldn't stand the character of Jonathan anymore. So if he is gone, it is what it is, bro. I don't really care. Now Elliot Fulham, awesome, but Jonathan, I don't care, man. That's not wild.
Yeah. But yeah, like they have so much to do with Terrifier 4. Like they could legit make it like 5 hours long with how many things they can do in that movie. Hopefully they don't make it 5 hours long, because that would be overkill.
Yeah, a little bit.
Overall, all I really need is I need a kill that is genuinely going to top the bedroom scene in Terrifier 2. Like, to me, nothing in 3 really topped it. Like, the shower scene came close, but it didn't really top the bedroom scene.
Right.
Like, if 4 is going to be the finale, they need something that will top that kill.
Right, and I'm sure Damien Leone's probably thinking the same exact thing. Unfortunately, like you said, I don't know if anything will top the bedroom scene. That's just one of the craziest scenes that I've ever witnessed in horror. Obviously, before that was the hacksaw scene from the original Terrifier, but I just don't know. I don't know how you top that. You know, I'd say the main thing I'm looking for is just closure on more Art the Clown backstory, which we already know we're getting, and closure at the end. Because if this does happen to be the last Terrifier movie, like a lot of speculation is saying, I don't want it to end in a way where we're stuck questioning or guessing on what happened. I hope it comes to something simple that you can just kind of tell just like a story instead of just being up in the air.
And I mean, one thing that I'm hoping as well when they do the backstory of Art, please don't make us somehow have sympathy for this man. I'm so tired of them giving sympathetic backstories to horrendous people in media. Like, Art the Clown is a brutal murderer at the end of the day. Like, we don't need to feel bad for him. I doubt Damien Leone would do that. He's probably going to make him some sick, twisted individual when he was actually human. But yeah,
I mean, there's no way he wasn't a sick, twisted individual, no matter what happened to him. I mean, there's no reason for you to go down the path he went down. That's like next level.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you once again for joining me with this stream. I do really appreciate it. You got anything like interesting coming up on your channel soon?
Nothing too interesting, man. If I'm being completely honest, I'd say the main place that everybody can catch me now is probably going to be TikTok. Kind of gearing more into the short form content. It's a lot easier to make with how busy my schedule outside of content creation is. You know, YouTube, I'm kind of reserving that for big uploads when we get around to, you know, obviously the hype for Terrifier 4 next year. I'll probably be a lot more active and making some more long form content there. But for now, it's probably going to be on TikTok or just YouTube Shorts. Everything I post on TikTok, I just post it over on Shorts too. So basically the same thing. But other than that, no, I'm kind of just filling in with random content. You know, nothing too specific.
Fair enough. I'm pretty much doing the same. Besides from like gearing towards Shorts, like, I basically have no plans for content. I know I want to make a big ass ranking at the beginning of next year for all the movies of this year, but besides from that, I have no plans. Like,
right. And see, I thought of the same thing. I thought of maybe like a ranking video, but I only enjoyed like a handful of movies out of this year. It wouldn't be much of a video.
Yeah, I mean, this year, what I've tried to do, along with just watching a load of movies in general, I've tried to watch 100 new movies that I've released this year. So far, I'm up to 92. I need to watch 8 more, so I have like a list of random kind of crappy looking movies that I'm going to try and watch tomorrow.
Right.
Just to try and get more done. So hopefully that'll fill out the list. But yeah, that will probably be it for the stream, guys. Hope you all did enjoy talking some horror with us. Go check out Haydxn's links are in the description of the stream. Until next time, I hope you all have a good one.